as Auxano came in, we realized that we did have a little bit of confusion between vision and mission. We had a really clear mission, what God wanted us to go out and do, but we had confused that for what the vision is. What ultimately does that look like?
One of the issues we had at the Cove was that things had sort of been written or bolted on as time had gone by. And so you'd be talking about 5 purposes, and then in the life group leaders training they were talking about something else, and it was because people had developed it over time as it went. It got very confusing. If you went through all of those, there was no way you're remembering the 10 values and the 5 purposes and the 4 strategies and all of these things. It just was too much. We didn't work through them, we didn't use them, but everyone on staff and the majority of our leaders can now tell you every single one of those things in our vision frame.
We took our vision frame and hung all of our principles right on that. And we found that we were able to do that with so many things. So that clarity is so cool. And it simplifies your job. You don't have to rethink everything.
The clarity is really what helps everybody get on board and stay on board together. Put our mission statement, our strategy, our values, and our measures, it all fit on one business card size, which before this would have taken like a fold-out brochure to fit all this information in. We handed it to our leaders. Leaders were calling up. They were asking for more copies. They wanted to give to their life group. Everyone was just very excited to have a clear picture of where we were going.
The application is huge. It's kind of like as we teach people to follow God's word, a lot of times people know what God's word says, but they don't know how to apply it inside their life. And I think that's where the rubber hits the road. Auxano did a great job of coaching us through it. That their job wasn't to make the decision for us of where we go. Their job was to really point out or highlight what those opportunities were.
We've actually seen everyone really embrace the change. We have ministries that were doing it well, but they were doing it one way, and some ministries who were doing it well also, but doing it a completely other different way. And so it's been very useful for us to get all on one page together and be able to kind of go forward. It simplifies it, it clarifies it. And so that was worth the expenditure of time and effort and energy.
We're going to definitely be able to look back and say there was like a before and after Auxano. The whole process of really becoming clear on the whole vision frame, it was that important, well worth the time and the effort. It's not just the money. You got a lot of meetings, got a lot of work, a lot of full day sessions, but it was well worth the effort.